Yeah, the fifth lesson, web designing using multimedia, and this is about like how to create a website from the scratch, right? So we are going to learn about the language called HTML, hypertext markup language, to explore what is the ways that we can create a web page and the collection of web pages. We take collection of web pages and we learn how to link these things to create a website, a small website, right? So before that, we are going to learn about what are the characteristics of a website and what type of websites that we can see around the world. So in that context, we are talking about the web applications like information and communication websites. So these websites are there to just inform or like to inform a particular things regarding a particular topic to the general public, right? So they will get informed through these kind of websites. Like it can be any particular type, general informations, pharmaceutical informations, medical informations, educational informations, and still it is submitting any particular type of information. It can be taken as an information communication websites, right? So the example I took is the Wikipedia, right? So if we search any particular thing regarding the Wikipedia, it's going to show us some content regarding that particular topic. So I was searching about the Harry Potter, and when I hit the search button, it loads me this particular content, which is stored in the Wikipedia from different kinds of authors, right? It's like, that's the beauty of the Wikipedia. Like you can be a Wikipedia, even you can be a Wikipedia author, and you can go through the articles and you can cite the articles, and then you can change it accordingly if you have the sufficient permissions, right? So anyhow, the one that is providing the information are called the information communication websites. And when it comes to the e-commerce websites, like there are many different kinds of e-commerce websites, right? So the one that is being famous in Sri Lanka these days, it is called Daras, right? So if you visit to the Daras, it is about shopping. It shows us what are the products that we have, and we can order through those, and we can ask them to deliver. So the same kind of website internationally that is being heavily used is the eBay, right? So when you have when you visit to the ebay.com, it again shows us what are the goods that they are to sell, and what kind of what are the ways that we can purchase those, and how we are going to pay those things, and every regarding every other aspects, right? So it is much customized and much facilitated from different kinds of interests, right? So likewise, e-commerce websites are there for the buying and selling process, to manage that thing. And entertainment, of course, you can name those things like YouTube, right? Here they have given Island Cricket, Netflix, right? Those kind of things. So it is purely regarding the entertainment. So like if you think about the islandcricket.lk, it provides the match details when they are going on in a live manner, right? As well as like if you go to YouTube, you know, like you know better than me how to surf inside the YouTube, right? So it suggests us the contents. There are video songs, there are video clips, right? And it's not only songs, like whatever the thing that you can present through a particular thing or a particular scope, you can add them into the YouTube. And advertising, that is another way where people earn money through this as well. And it is the cheapest media for us to post a particular post. All right. So like it will cost you like nothing if you post a particular marketing material or a particular brochure uh, regarding any particular good. So when it comes to the online things, advertising is much broader to the people who are using that. And there are news websites like ITN News, Rupahani News. Like if you think about any particular news site that we are there in the school, in the environment, uh, like it can be spread through different kinds of medias, right? And each and every media company has their own particular website, right, to manage their news, right? And most of them, not even the news, they maintain their entire program with the uh, world, or through the news category. And social media, it is something that we cannot forget, and we are very much sticking to that. And sometimes it can be considered as a demerits of the ICT or the internet, right? Like, but again, to have, since we can't have some physical meetups with our friends, so like the social media, like the virtual community kind of a thing, like it will be very handy on that kind of situation. Now think about the situation where you locked in during the corona period, right? So it's a one good way that spend uh, like having, like generating, or like gaining many different knowledge out of it, not just to waste your time, but to gain knowledge out of it. And search engines, it is again a website which act as an help for the users when they need to find something through that, right? So like in search engine, you really don't need to know what exactly that you are going to, or like trying to find out. Instead of that, you can give a small keyword and check whether the particular resource are available in the search list, right? And I think you know how to use a search engine. I just show you. And this particular search is not a search engine, right? So if you are going to have the search engine, right? So here comes the search engine. So like you can give any keyword over here, then it will find you anything. Like if you just kill the bat, or like if you just search the word bat, it will show you all the bats you have. The bat is there, like at the end of the search bar, there can be a cricket bat as well. So like wherever we can find, wherever the search engine can find bat keyword, it will take everything onto your screen. So it's your responsibility to use it accordingly, right? So like accordingly means like use it for the proper findings, to do the proper findings, right? So like if you do not know how to deal with the proper keywords, it's better you learn, right? Otherwise, like no point of having a Gmail account or like a Google account, right? So other than that, there are personal websites where the people who are maintaining their things, their findings, their ideas, right, uh, in their private space, right? So basically, when it comes to the personal websites, it's most of the celebrities and the banks who are maintaining the personal website, because it gains them a benefit, right? Okay, people, are we clear about this? The categories of the web applications? Yes, everyone? Okay, then let's write it down. I think you have written the main heading. or the lesson, the unit 5, web design and using multimedia. Then under that, do we have anything to write over here? Hold on. Right, let's go with this. Number 1, web applications. Roman number 1, information and communication. Yeah, it's better you copy down the entire thing over here. So likewise, we can go further. Let me know when you're done, people. People, I'm scrolling down. Just let me know if you miss anything. Only the highlighted part needs to be written. Let me know when you're done, people. Okay, are we done, people? All right, one is done. How about others? Okay, Denuka, keep finishing it. All right, so far two of you are done. How about others? All right, anyone who is still writing? Okay, moving forward, if you are still writing, do a raise hand. Let's write about this advertising, news, and social media. You can, you don't need to write what's going on there because we do know what it is. So write the examples only. Yes, people, are we done? Or are there anyone who is still writing? And Pehara, yes, though you can watch the recordings as usually. You can go for the starlabs.lk, and from there you can find the lesson recording. From that, under the starlabs recording, you have to refer the grade 11 English medium tab, right? So from there you have all the lessons that we have done so far. Okay, anyone who is still writing? Okay, so then moving forward, the final category, personal. It's better you take it totally. Okay, are we done, everyone? Anyone who is still writing about the personal category? Okay. So the next topic is about the web user groups. Now, when we are creating a website, it's better we focus on the people or the user groups who are going to use that website, right? Since there are different kinds of and different categories of websites, if we do not focus about the user group that is going to use the this particular website, it will be a fact that will affect on negatively on our website, right? So, and it like, and on the other hand, if you think about these factors, it will be a benefit, or like it will be a point, or like it will be a fact for the others to visit to your website as well. So in like if you think about the categories, they're just talking about like the language and cultural type of user groups, and age-wise user groups, educational level, considering about that, the way they are dividing the user groups, gender as well as preference, right? So we have to take things into the consideration, right? And it's better we analyze the similar kind of websites to get an idea about how these user groups are behaving, right? And this particular picture in your textbook, they have given this regarding like they consider about the cultural aspects regarding this website. So like, since there are three type of uh, nations or like nationalities are there, so like they consider about the way they can communicate using the languages that the website is going to use, right? So from Sinhala you can find the Sinhala website, from Tamil you can find the Tamil website, and from English you can have the website in English, right? So likewise, it's better we concentrate about what kind of a user group that we are going to concentrate in. As well as like, if you think about a general web page or a website, it has these kind of facilities inside it, right? Not every website is having these kind of facilities. Most of the website will have one or many out of these, right? So like, you can change the font size, as well as you can change the language. You can search something inside the website, right? And you have hyperlinks for the popular social media networks, as well as if you have any external links for the other particular websites, they will be there as well. And generally, we will be able to find a lot of multimedia objects inside this, like pictures, videos, audios, animations, those kind of things. And text, of course, it is there, right? Like almost every website contains text, because it is the primary way of communicating we and the users, or like the websites and the users. As well as it can contain the copyright and the last updated year. Uh, and again, the navigation in between pages of the website can be there. Right. So before we move to the web content, let's quickly write about these factors uh, regarding the user groups. So have the subheading web user groups. Yeah, people, before that, is it clear regarding the web user groups? Okay, great. All right, let's copy these things down. Right, first copy this, then I'll tell you what to be copied in the other page. Okay, are we done, everyone? Anyone who is still writing? All right, moving forward. Yeah, from this, only these two lines are enough. So copy these two, then we can go for the other topic. Okay, are we done? Anyone who is still writing this? All right, great. So we are going to see, yes, this particular thing, we can find those things over here as the web content. right? So let's write it down. The web content. Yes, and after that you can write these things. Write the contents that you can see on a web page. Copy it down. I will slowly move up for you to see the list further after a little while. So you may copy it down, right? Yes, people, are we done? Anyone who is still writing the note? Okay. So moving to the latter part, just notify me if you miss anything. So just copy this down, then we can go for the content management part. Right, so we need to know about this before we start typing the HTML. Right, so quickly note this down. Then we go to the content management part. Yes, people, are we done with this? Anyone who is still writing? Okay, moving forward. Yeah, regarding the content management, we have to be careful when we are managing the content on a website. Yeah, sorry for the disturbance, people. So like regarding the content management, it's better we understand how the contents should be done or like should be managed on a particular web page. Like otherwise, it will be a little bit messy if we do not have the correct idea of how these things are being managed, right? So the content should be managed to give these features for a particular user, like easy to use. He or she could be able to find something very fast, and it should be attractive, and it should be easy to update regarding on your point of view, right? And there should be room to add new features onto it, right? So regarding the easy navigation or find things very easily, you can give the either you can give a sitemap which indicates what is the place that a particular user is there on a particular website, right? So if you think about a website like if you think about the ebay.com, right? So you can go with these categories and all these things to find out what are the things that you need. And here in the bottom, it shows you what are the categories that you got, right? And when it comes to the menu driven thing, it will show you what are the things that you have saved, what are the electronics that you can have, right? So it is asking me to give me the logins. Just hold on. And the electronics you got, right? So if I choose computer and tablets, it will show me what are the things I have, right? Over here. So it gives me the idea that I'm right over here, like from the categories, it's computer, tablets, and network hardware that I have chosen, right? And from here also, like it says, what is the place that you are in now? So this is what you call site mapping, right? It indicates what is the place that you are in the particular website, right? And as well as you can show a particular menu driven thing like you saw in the ebay.com. So like it helps you in many different ways, right? Like if you go to the home page, it gives you a very big menu driven items, right? So the items are being loaded to your left hand side, right? And once you click on any particular menu item, right? And now it shows you the menu, the subcategories from over here at your left hand side, right? And it can be expanded, right? This is one of the way that we can do these things, right? And if you think about my website, the Star Labs, I have used a template where you can access any particular menu item in any particular page, right? So according to that, you can go for the places in the website as you want. And yeah, present information in brief. That's a one good way of presenting things, right? So if you, again, I'll take you to the ebay.com, right? It is just the pictures and the things. So if we are talking about, if we want to search about the MacBooks, we can click on the MacBooks and it will list down. All right, so you can do the you can choose a category, or you can go for the description straight away, right? According to the site contents, it shows you different things. Like if you think about this particular description regarding this item, it's just a brief description over here. So once we click on it, then we will be able to see a much descriptive thing, right? So the much descriptive content should be at the inner side of the web, right? Because like at the very beginning, like there is no use of presenting something very detailed to the user. Sometimes the user will get fed up by looking into those, right? And you can use the bullets or numbered list, or different kind of lists to categorize the things on your website. So it can be information, it can be particular the site navigation, so it can be a particular links, right? Can be any particular thing, but like using the bulleted list or the numbered list will make everything ease up, right? So like they have used in their homepage right now. Here it has different kinds of categories right over here, right? And in here you can see another list as well: laptop and netbooks, Apple laptops, PC laptops and netbooks, likewise, right? These are some section wise categorization, right? So you can create many different components out of it, right? And providing the facility for user to navigate the website easily. Yes, now they have given some screenshots over here, but I'll show it to you from the eBay, right? So we can always like click on this site navigation to come to the home, right? So like eBay, right? And from here you are given a menu driven thing for you to go here and there in the website, in the entire website, right? And even you can shop by the category, like you can use home and garden, sporting goods, there's kind of things. So, or else you can search anything, right? So there are many different ways that you can do the surfing or do the searching, or like going through the website using these facilities, right? And the much needed thing is updating, right? Specifically, if your website has a very big number of visitors, it's better you keep changing the content frequently, otherwise they won't feel there is something new, right? And it depends on the nature of your website as well. Like if it is a static website, static means like if the contents are not going to change in a while. So it's going to be like the changes can be done by using the colors and all these stuff, right? And if it is kind of a site like eBay, which related to the e-commerce, so it's better you come up with the different kinds of pictures, different kinds of categories, different kinds of deals, those kind of things. So the customers or the users are pretty attractive to the website, and they will have that in their mind. This website is up to date, so if I need to find anything, that should be a better place for me to go, right? So likewise, the updation should happen. Okay, so the rest of the parts are talking about the structure and the layout. Yeah, I'll go through the structure and the layout as well, so we can start the HTML by next week straight away. There is nothing much for you to learn about the structure and layout. It is about, it is talking about how to maintain a particular website, right? So it's better you maintain some particular theme on your website, like all over your pages. Like now when it comes to a website, if you think about, yeah, let's take my website as an example. So if I visit any particular web page on my website, you can see this blue color line, and it makes a little theme into it, right? It appears something same. So I will have the feeling that I am going through a particular website, but I'm in the same website, right? So as well as it's better we make that website is fixing to different kind of devices. Like if you have the experience, if you are like browsing my website through the browser, it's going to be something like this. And if you are browsing it through a mobile device, the menu is going to be hidden into something like this, right? So like now the top menu is not there. Instead of that, it has a side menu. So like from that, you can log into the places or like move into the places, right? So we call this theme as a responsive theme. So you can make your website a responsive one, which differs from device to device. So it takes the dimension of the particular device that you are using to visit this website, right? And highlighting important information, like you see it on the eBay, they have this particular banners, right? It shows you the offers, and if you go here, right, they just show you the things, the categories using different kinds of pictures, and it has a theme as well, some color themes, right? To category, they maintain that. And yeah, we talk about this ability to access the website from any particular computer, right? Because it should be a way, because now we are using different kinds of devices to log into the same website in different times. So it should be convenient in any particular device for access the website. Otherwise, the user will fed up. Like if they are seeing a small screen in a small device, so they will have this mind. Okay, this could be only accessed by a bigger device with a bigger screen. I can't access this from my phone, so I should not be visiting to this website from my phone. I should only go when I'm having my device with me. So which will reduce the number of visits that you do to that website from different kinds of devices, right? And yeah, I'll talk to you about selecting media resources by next week. So we have to write about these particular factors into our note. So once we take those things into our note, then we can start coding the HTML. So it won't take long for us to take these things down, people. We are not going to go for this much of describing when we are writing these things down. So by next week, within 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to copy these important factors into your note. Then I'm going to start coding the HTML. So we are going to learn how the web page is going to be done or going to be coded using hypertext markup language, right? Okay, people. So I'm going to end the session just for today from here. So by next week, then I'll give you the important facts for you to write. Then we'll go to the HTML practicals. So you will be able to experience how to create a web page using the HTML, right? Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you on next week for the very same time. So until then, have a very nice weekend. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.